This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're in Liverpool. It is after 3 in the morning as we anticipate Deontay Wilder's rematch with Luis Ortiz. I'm delighted to be joined by the new Commonwealth Cruiserweight champion Chris Billam-Smith, covered in a belt, eating pizza, enjoying life after his victory over Craig Glover on the Smith-Ryder bill. Chris, if you can, sum up for me how you're feeling aside from the delight of being tucked into a pizza.
I'll hold it for you, mate. Yeah, it tastes great. It's actually my second pizza of the night. The bloke downstairs gave me one earlier. He said, yeah, it's on me, mate. No one else allowed to eat. So, yeah, that was all right. Yeah, it's a bit surreal. I don't think it's really, not really, hasn't really settled in yet. And, yeah, it's a great feeling to have this belt across me. It was a relief when when the ref jumped in, and I think that's why the emotions came out.
You mentioned the relief there. We did see that big outpour of emotion from yourself, like sort of touching down on the canvas when you'd got the win. On the back of the Riakporhe fight, going into this fight, another fight on the big stage where you were actually quite a heavy favourite in the end by the time you got in the ring. Had you maybe put a bit of mental pressure on yourself going into this?
Yeah, definitely. Going into Riakporhe fight, there wasn't any pressure. Everyone, majority of people have Riakporhe. It was my first step up, so there was no pressure, but there was a lot of pressure on this fight, especially being the favourite. But the camp was, the end of camp was really good for me. Sparred really well at the end of camp. Had some good sparring. And like I said, this week the nerves have been there, but sort of settled down. And like I've said before, I love fight weeks, and I just have to remind myself that once upon a time this was a dream, to be on these big bills and these big fight weeks and stuff. So yeah, it was a relief, and that was what the emotion was, I think, because of the relief of the pressure I put on myself, knowing that a loss would have set me way back, and it would have been a long way back.
Now, I've been around you this evening a fair bit. I've seen the messages you've been getting from loved ones, the support you've been getting from home, not only from family but friends as well. Not just from your own perspective, but from other people's perspective around you as well. How significant is it and how special is it to be able to bring this title back to Bournemouth? I'm sure you're going to be flooded with messages and with greetings when you go home. How important is it for those around you as well?
Yeah, it's important. I'm going to move it now because that we got the snapshot. Yeah, it's good. I mean, hopefully, I want to bring big shows back down to Bournemouth and inspire young lads down there, and get girls and boys down there. And we've got a lot of talent in Bournemouth throughout sport. The football team's doing well, obviously, over the last few years, and even they got involved, and I saw they tweeted me earlier, which was great, like to celebrate my win, which is it's mental as a fan when your football club's getting behind you, so it's nice. But yeah, it means a lot. It mean a lot to my family, my friends, and I'll just, as you saw there, I was FaceTiming my mate. It was his birthday tonight, and that's why a lot of them couldn't come. But they're absolutely over the moon for me. So yeah, it's great to give so much happiness to people. So, but I'm so grateful for the support as well. Got a lad who I've just been and seen. It's his birthday. Well, it's his birthday, the 24th. So yeah, made his birthday as well. So yeah, it's great to be able to do that.
I spoke to Shane after the fight. He was incredibly proud of you. You and Shane have been very close for a good while now. He's been there the whole way through your pro journey, right up to sort of becoming Commonwealth champion. Obviously, the hard work and everything else begins with yourself. But how important and how beneficial has that relationship with Shane been for the development of your sort of professional boxing career?
Yeah, it's Shane's getting the best out of me. The best is yet to come, but the team and the whole camp is just full of talent and winners, and I've always had that mindset, even as a kid, through football, and I've done so many sports. I hated losing. I had two older brothers, and I was, 7 years and 9 years older than me. They always were, so they're always stronger and better than me at most things. So yeah, so I was always very competitive and always had that winning mindset, and that stood me in good stead, I think, for getting into the team, and then being surrounded by all those good fighters. But obviously Shane is a very sought after trainer, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity him and his whole family have given me, the whole Cyclone team, the whole McGuigan family, because they're great people and they've really given me an opportunity. And look at the job they've done with Josh Taylor. That's one of the best jobs you've ever seen for someone in boxing. You couldn't map his career out any better, and it goes to show. Obviously, we took a bit of a risk in the Riakporhe fight, didn't quite pay off with regards to the result, but now it has, because we knew that I would prove myself in that fight. My name got out there, my stock rose, and now we took this opportunity in it, and tonight it's paid off. But yeah, Shane and the gym, and the whole family, I owe a lot to.
I'm only going to ask you a couple more, Chris, because I think it would kill me even more than you if I saw that pizza go cold. The obvious question, what next? I know since the Riakporhe fight, it's sort of been on your mind to eventually down the line try and sort of right that wrong, so to speak. It was a close fight, you didn't quite get it, but we've also spoken of, taking that belt back to Bournemouth and possibly headlining your own show there. What would be your preference going into next year, and what is it you want to achieve next year as well?
I want to become British champion next year. Obviously now with the Commonwealth, the British and Commonwealth for a lot of time go hand in hand, so I'd love to fight the winner of Riakporhe and Massey, but if not, because I believe they've got a final eliminator for that fight lined up already on that show, so they might have to fight the mandatory challenger straight first fight next year, so I'm not going to wait round. I'd like to keep busy and love to defend this belt back home, and that'd be great to bring a televised TV show to Bournemouth and a big show to Bournemouth. There's plenty of talent down there on the south coast, Southampton and Bournemouth, and we could put on a decent show, I think, in Bournemouth, and to headline that in your hometown televised TV show, which I believe would be the first one ever, would be a bit of history. So I'd be very proud for me to do that.
Final thing before I let you get stuck into your pizza and watch a bit of Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz. You can finally get on with planning your wedding, so congratulations on that to both of you. Are you sort of ready for a bit of a mental break from boxing now and to sort of get on with that?
I am, yeah. Mia asked me a lot of questions whilst I'm in camp about certain things, and I just sort of probably get a bit annoyed at her because I'm in camp and I need to focus on my fight and stuff. But so apologies for that. But it'd be nice to get some few more things done. But at the same time, you want to kick on. Do you know what I mean? I know it's only been 5-6 hours since the fight, but you just think about what's next, and that's when you're coming off a good win like that, and you're buzzing. I'm sure I won't be saying that tomorrow morning when I'm absolutely shattered and got a few aches and pains and bruises, but I'm looking forward to what's next as well. So yeah, I'll be having a little mental break, but I'm going to stay fit. I feel healthy, no injuries or anything like that. So I'm going to stay fit and do a few different things, try a few different sports maybe during December. Keep fit and then be ready to go. And Shane wants me back in camp, which I imagine will be beginning of next year.
Well, Chris, if ever there was a fighter that lived up to their ring moniker, the gentleman, allowing me to come up here and interview you at 3 a.m. while you're eating a pizza after winning the Commonwealth title. Thank you very much for your access always, particularly this evening, and congratulations. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.